So, a while ago, I made a video explaining the power of Trunks in Dragon Ball Super. Many people absolutely hate the increase of his power within both the manga and the anime. This is partially based off against his fight against Dabura within, either continuities, the manga or the anime. Dabura himself in Dragon Ball Z was roughly perfect Cell level. And with Super Saiyan 1 Trunks struggling against him in a battle, people use this to either downplay super characters and say that, oh, well, Super Saiyan 3 Goku wasn't that strong then. Or people will just use this to say Future Trunks' power makes no sense because he went from struggling against Dabura, a Cell-level character, to fighting on par with people beyond the gods. In my video, I stated that it was a possibility that this Dabura in Dragon Ball Super was stronger than the one we saw in Dragon Ball Z, because this takes place many years after when he originally came in the main timeline of Dragon Ball Z. I believe it was a 10-year difference. A lot of you guys dispelled this notion, say there's no evidence for this or any proof, and that it simply wasn't possible. Just Dabura doesn't get stronger. While yes, at the time, I didn't have any proof to support that he was stronger. I just used it as a supplementary point of evidence. I said it was a possibility, it was just a regular supporting point. Now, in the manga at least, I do have the evidence to support that Dabura was far stronger in Dragon Ball Super than he was in Dragon Ball Z. So before we get into this evidence, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for future content like this, as this directly supports my channel. Anyways, in the manga, Future Trunks goes through intense training with the Z-Sword. Now first, the Z-Sword should be the exact same one that was used in Dragon Ball Z by Gohan. It's just from a different timeline. The weight should be the same, everything else should be the same, it's just a different timeline. So the weight is the same, which is the most important part. Now in Dragon Ball Z, Gohan needed to go Super Saiyan to be able to take this sword up out of the ground. We see a constant progression of Gohan training with the sword as well. After first plucking it from the ground as a Super Saiyan, his base form struggles to use it whatsoever. Then he trained with it, swinging it around as a Super Saiyan. And finally, with Gohan's progression, we see that he is in his base, he is swinging the Z-Sword around as if it was just a regular sword. This shows that this Gohan was already far stronger just through Z-Sword training. He went from needing a Super Saiyan form to swing it properly to, just swinging around even faster in his base form. So we can assume that as a low ball, Gohan's new base, his new base form, was at least as strong as his old Super Saiyan self prior to the Z-Sword training. Interestingly enough, Future Trunks did go through this exact same sword training as well with the Z-Sword, and achieved the same mastery of the use of the sword, if not more. The manga panel shows him effortlessly using it in his base form, which implies that, as a low ball, Future Trunks' base was now equal to the Super Saiyan Gohan from the Buu Saga. Stack his Super Saiyan self on top of this, and you get a much stronger Trunks. That makes him 50 times stronger than Super Saiyan Gohan from the Buu Saga, which would make it even several times stronger than a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 Gohan from the Buu Saga as well. This would make him vastly surpass Dabura as well. But still, this Super Saiyan Trunks with the Z-Sword struggled against Dragon Ball Super Dabura, and then you go Super Saiyan 2 and still isn't clearly stronger. Now this doesn't mean that this is the limit of Trunks or Dabura's power boost, this is just a low ball. It could be higher. For all we know, Trunks is even much more of a master than Gohan was, and therefore his power is even higher. And it likely could be higher based on what Trunks did for training in the 10 years up to when Babidi arrived. It is not likely that training for 10 years he wouldn't surpass at least Cell. So this Dabura could possibly surpass many of the Buus that we had gotten in the Buu Saga. And that if Buu were actually to have been resurrected in Future Trunks' timeline, would have been a much stronger Buu due to energy collected. But anyways, the fact that Dabura was able to take on a Super Saiyan Trunks with a Z-Sword, and as well as hold his own against a Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, if you still don't think that the Trunks' power makes sense, you see how much stronger he is in the Dragon Ball Super manga. Stack this with Goku Black showing up at least a year after this, so this Trunks would be even stronger through a year of training. And then Future Trunks fighting Black off and on for a year, garnering boosts in power through Zenkais and natural Saiyan progression. And thus, Future Trunks stacking up against Goku in Dragon Ball Super, who has infused God into his base form, at least in the anime. Now, unfortunately, there is no Z-Sword training for Future Trunks in the anime, but with the context of the manga, it shows proof that Dabura can make himself stronger. The fact that pretty much anyone in the series can get stronger through training, and the fact that Dabura was actually stronger in the manga, makes it likely that in the anime, he's stronger as well. As still, Future Trunks trained for, 10 years after he went back? So if Dabura can get stronger in the manga, it is entirely possible he was stronger in the anime as well. Meaning, Future Trunks was far stronger than Cell level in his Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 forms. While in both the manga and the anime of Dragon Ball Super. Remember, this is Future Trunks prior to even Goku Black arriving. This provides much more context on the power of Future Trunks and just explains it a bit more. So next time you see someone trying to downplay Dragon Ball Super characters like Future Trunks, Super Saiyan Goku from the Goku Black saga, and even a Goku Black himself, show them this video. This Dabura was much stronger in Dragon Ball Super. So this is basically just an addition to that Future Trunks video I made before, but I did think this video deserved its own topic, just to show that yes, Dabura can get stronger, and it's basically proven because he goes against a Future Trunks who goes for the Z-Sword training, and since it's the same weight, it should basically be the same power as he lifts weight. But anyways guys, let me know what you think down below. Do you agree with comparing the two levels of Z-Sword training or not? Or do you think that just doesn't work? In my opinion, I think it works, but let me know in the comments down below. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications if you want to see more of my videos. Join my Discord and follow me on Twitter. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Peace out.